The reality of van life is that it's not always rosy and bright. Sometimes things can go wrong, and you have to face the challenges that life throws at you. But before you embark on this adventure, note the challenges you may encounter and how you can deal with them. Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. In this video, we will tell you about the top 10 surprising challenges of RV travel. Please subscribe to our channel if you want to travel without having to endlessly wait until others are ready to grow. Now let's get started. Number 10. Your home on wheels may break down. Driving thousands of kilometers in a van older than 10 years is not without problems. Since your home is your means of transportation, it can be very vulnerable to the elements or multiple mechanical breakdowns. Remember that you may experience difficult times due to mechanical problems. If your van isn't brand new and you're visiting remote locations, engine problems or breakdowns without access to a mechanic nearby can be a hassle. So before you get on board with van life, make sure you brush up on your mechanical skills well. After all, once you're constantly on the road in your van, you have to rely on your hands because you don't always get professional help to help you deal with odd repairs or incidents. Number 9. Lack of free camping. If you are in densely populated urban areas, camping for free can become a difficult task. You don't always have to find parks or isolated lots for your camping. So if you're serious about living in a van, do your homework and research before embarking on this journey. RV parks, Walmarts, and rest stops are all good options if you haven't thought about a solid, safe place to sleep. Number 8. Keep your devices powered. In this digital world, you depend a lot on your devices and gadgets. Now what are you going to do without being able to charge them before you drive through the middle of nowhere? Luckily, travel adapters help you charge your devices in the van. You can't completely rely on a van battery to get power for your laptop, cell phones, and cameras. Therefore, do not miss the opportunity to charge your gadgets whenever you find a place, cafe, gym, library, etc. If you forget to charge your phone, you might spend the night without surfing the internet or updating your Facebook status. Number 7. Cleanliness and hygiene issues. You will smell bad at times because you don't always get a relaxing warm wash in an isolated paradise. Sometimes your only option will be to jump into a cold lake or take a quick shower. The lack of a bathroom can become a big problem, especially if you are a woman. However, you can keep some extra water bottles and hand sanitizer in your van, along with a sponge, to use in case you don't have a suitable place to bathe. Don't they say something is always better than nothing? Number 6. Test time for your relationship. It may sound romantic and beautiful to spend time with your partner in a van, but it doesn't always sound that way. Constantly living with your significant other in a tiny space can be annoying at times. Without the interruption of work, interests, and friends, you'll spend more alone time together than ever before. The solution here is to find the right balance and make sure you squeeze in some me time. Also come up with exciting ways to enjoy your space and do it your way so you don't drive each other crazy. Number 5. Mental fatigue. Driving or towing a recreational vehicle puts more strain on the driver. RVs are usually longer and slower, so constantly looking ahead to calculate corner radii and judge stopping distance at traffic lights on a multi-ton caravan causes mental fatigue. Likewise, the constant observation and awareness of anything on either side or the distance to something is behind. This mental fatigue is all the more real when driving in a downpour through a windstorm. Parking the beast can also add to that anxiety. Number 4. The weather can be hard on you. When you embark on this van life, you have to understand that the weather won't always be the same because you'll be moving. So stay calm and composed during storms, and just as cool when you experience scorching sunshine. It is best to embrace change and adapt to it. If you have planned to go hiking in a destination and the weather there is not kind, you should accept the reality and move on. You should be calm during such disappointing times, otherwise you might turn your best friend into your worst enemy, simply because things didn't go your way. Number 3. Expenses may not be what people expect. Living full-time in an RV isn't as free as many people think. There are campsite fees, site fees, hookup fees, and of course maintenance fees that take a toll on the wallet. Although these fees may be lower than a mortgage in a metropolitan area, this is not always the case when compared to mortgages in more rural areas. And don't forget internet charges, cell phone charges, insurance, etc. Number 2. Lack of space. Many things will have to go if one is thinking of making the transition to RV living. Lack of space usually becomes a problem quickly. As people downsize from homes that are typically more than 1,000 square feet, the transition to a recreational vehicle can be very open and very limited in space. Number 1. Your work may suffer. One thing that can totally stress you out in van life is the lack of reliable internet connection in some places. If you have an urgent presentation or video call in the middle of nowhere, no internet or patchy connection can literally throw a wrench in your smooth operation. But if you take a bit of a rush while traveling and plan your plans according to deadlines, you can overcome this challenge. To summarize, once you are mindful of the challenges of living in an RV, you can make your RV life more beautiful and last longer on the road. That's all from today's video. Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video. And if you want to get even more empowered to travel, you need to watch the video in the pinned comment below.